Hundreds of nurses in the Bay Area plan to strike tomorrow morning. Those nurses say because of poor working conditions, they are going to walk off the job. The 5-day strike will affect 3 of Sutter Health's campuses in Oakland and Berkeley. KTVU's LaMonica Peters live tonight there in the newsroom with more on the story. LaMonica.
Healthcare professionals throughout the Bay Area continue sounding the alarm about what they say are unsafe working conditions. Now nurses in Oakland and Berkeley are hitting the picket line tomorrow, demanding that these issues be addressed.
I want to say first and foremost, no nurse takes the decision to go on strike lightly.
California Nurses Association and National Nurses United says they've been bargaining with the hospital since June of last year and represent 1,800 nurses at Sutter Health's Alta Bates Summit Medical Center campuses. The union says ABSMC campuses now have a 50% turnover rate, which is higher than the national average.
When we spend the time and energy to mentor them and precept them, we would like for them to stick around and be part of our team. And so it goes to the hospital providing the measures and the support to continue to mentor them and lift them up.
Gabler says newly trained nurses are finding safer working conditions and even higher pay at other hospitals, which ultimately can lead to staffing shortages at Alta Bates. Nurses say violence in the workplace is a huge deterrent, and the hospital needs to discuss ways to keep the staff safe while they're working with patients and families.
Even a calm and rational person can become unhinged in a hospital environment because having someone in the hospital, a family member, a loved one, or being a patient yourself, it's a stressful experience just because someone is ill.
The strike is scheduled to begin at 7 a.m. on Monday, October 24th, and will end on Saturday morning. Gabler says the members agreed to a 5-day strike and will only strike longer if necessary. CNA and NNU represent 100,000 members throughout California and more than 225,000 registered nurses in the country. Sutter Health just released a statement, and I'm going to read you part of what it said. It says, by moving forward with a costly and disruptive strike at Alta Bates Summit Medical Center, union leadership has made it clear they are willing to put politics above patients and the nurses they represent. We stand by our commitment to patient safety, and Alta Bates Summit Medical Center remains open and fully operational despite the union's actions. Mike?
You mentioned the patients. I mean, what about patient care? How will that be affected this week, LaMonica? Will extra nurses be brought in?
Well, it is my understanding that the union has, they're aware that the hospital will be bringing in replacement nurses if necessary, and the hospital says that they are going to remain open and operational. So who knows where this is going to end up, but both sides say they want to come to some sort of agreement.
All right, LaMonica Peters live tonight there in the newsroom with that story. LaMonica, thank you.